those two.
The fact many reported hearing explosions and yet zero attempt was made to document the claims, and the site was immediately contaminated and all evidence carted away and destroyed. That's not how you really investigate a crime scene.
We was in the lobby and the third explosion, the whole lobby collapsed on us.
Was that a secondary explosion?
Yes, it was. It was terrible. Then there was a third one too after that one.
Third explosion after that?
Yes, sir. Everybody was inside the building waiting to go upstairs, and they just let loose. Everything just let loose inside the building.
So what you told me is that there was a plane or whatever hit the building, then a secondary explosion.
It was like 3 explosions after that. We came in after the fire. We came when the fire was going on already. We was in the staging area inside the building, waiting to go upstairs. Then it exploded. The whole lobby collapsed on the lobby inside.
The fact Building 7 never got mentioned in the commission report. The fact tremendous activity took place just prior to the event. People were placing huge bets 2 airline stocks would decline, while the securities trading company in the towers was doing massive transfers up until the collapse. All these trades could have been easily tracked and investigated by the FBI. The fact we rushed the already written Patriot Act into law, something ripped right out of a Nazi playbook to restrict human rights and allow the national security state to run rampant. The fact we invaded 2 countries with zero evidence of any involvement, one for oil, the other for opium. The fact the CIA was working with the opium cartel was obvious, and little attempt was made to hide that fact. The fact the FEMA videographer reported strange goings-on. The fact hundreds of Israeli intelligence operatives were collecting data from a variety of sources, while many were shadowing the alleged hijackers. One team was located in Florida, around the corner from where Mohammed Atta lived, and another was caught videotaping the fall of the towers from Liberty Park in New Jersey, indicating they had some prior knowledge. Some of these operatives were held for weeks in confinement before being quietly sent back to Israel. A DEA report on these activities was strangely published on Salon. The fact that Atta hung out in strip joints, drinking and doing cocaine, strongly indicates he was not a jihadist, but more likely an intelligence operative. The fact almost all the alleged hijackers came out of Saudi Arabia with the suspicious visas that never should have been issued. Many got assistance from Saudi agents while in the USA and received flight training on U.S. bases, but not how to land. All these facts should have been well known to the FBI. The fact that thousands of architects, engineers, relatives of victims, first responders, and now even some New York City fire commissioners are pressing for a new investigation. The fact that the Pentagon is ringed with security cameras and yet no video of the strike has ever been released. Strangely, the plane had to make a corkscrew turn and come back and hit the backside of the building to surgically take out the accounting office investigating $3 trillion unaccounted for. It could have hit the offices of the Joint Chiefs instead. The fact that former Mossad assassin Yuval Aviv, the subject of Steven Spielberg's Munich, said many intelligence agencies had advanced knowledge of the plot and warned U.S. officials.